Computers, laptops, smartphones, there was no social media, no WhatsApp, no LinkedIn, there was nothing. There was just ourselves and a flip chart, and Rex's message about the opportunity, and of course the wonderful product. And like so many FBOs, we started our business with passion and a big desire to be successful. And we used, at the time, the tools that we had to build our business. What we've seen over the years is the way that we reach people evolve, so it's become faster than ever before. And a big part of our success in being able to reach people quickly now comes from something called Facebook. Now, the younger generation literally have got their smartphones in their hands at all times. They are almost born knowing how to use Facebook and social media. In actual fact, I think going forward in the future, we will have a chip in our hands and probably just talk to our hands, and that will do everything we want it to do. If you're sitting in the room and you're thinking, maybe Facebook isn't for me, I can't do it, I don't understand it, then this training really is for you. Because we all have to learn new ideas and embrace the new reality if we want our businesses to grow really, really fast. So what I want to do today is just run a little bit past you about how we use social media and Facebook to reach people and also to run our businesses. Now the thing with Facebook is it offers a world of possibility. Even wherever you live now, that's fine, but Facebook will allow you to reach out around the world, allowing you to work locally, nationally and globally. But if you don't use your Facebook in the right way, then people will arrive and they'll leave as quickly as they came. So you have to realise that Facebook is showing you who you are and what you do. So at all times, your Facebook needs to represent professionalism, lifestyle, and opportunity. So let's have a look at what your Facebook represents. Your Facebook is like a shop window. And when people come to check you out and to come and look at you, they're going to make a snap decision based on their first impressions of what they see. Let's think about a high street, a town, a city. And if you're walking down the high street and you see an ugly shop window, do you go into that shop or do you walk right by it? Most people walk right by it. There is no interest to them whatsoever. But equally, you could walk down the high street and you could see a beautiful shop window that's eye-catching, that's full of happy people, that's so attractive that you want to come back to it time and time and time again. And that's your Facebook page. So you have to ask yourself, is my Facebook page dull and unattractive, where people will come, they're not interested and they will leave? Or is my Facebook page a beautiful shop window that represents me, who I am, my business, my product and my life? So the first thing that you have to do is you have to understand that first impressions count, and your banner, your Facebook banner needs to have a beautiful picture. It needs to show something that is positive, that is lifestyle orientated, that is clean, is fresh, and you can change your banner picture maybe every single month. A little bit like the way they change the shop windows dressing every single month. You also need to make sure that your personal profile picture is of you. And it's a nice picture. It shows you looking professional, happy, clean, smart, tidy. Also, too often we see on Facebook people that have put a profile picture of a dog, or a cat, or a tree, not themselves, or they leave it blank. When people come to your Facebook page, they want to see you. They want to see a big, smiling, happy face that they say, I like the look of this person, I'm going to investigate more. Now, when you start posting on Facebook and using Facebook to build a business, the first thing that you need to do is go back into your Facebook page and look at all your posts. And if any of your posts are negative, or complaining, or not positive, or they're showing a lifestyle that is not representative of forever, then you need to do what we call a tidy up. And then you need to start posting every single day. And your post should be 80% lifestyle and fun and things that you're enjoying doing, and 20% business and opportunity. And the reason being is that if the people are following you, your friends are following you, people that you don't know are following you, if they're seeing the fact that you're having an amazing life and they are not having an amazing life, they will eventually send you a message and say, what are you doing? I want to see what you do. So the lifestyle pictures and posts are really, really important. Your posts need to be happy and relaxed and show you enjoying life. And where we are right now in Cancun, you've got a perfect opportunity to take some amazing lifestyle pictures and be posting them on Facebook to show all the people that you know who are not here with you why they should be looking at forever. You also need to make sure that you work with your teams to make sure that they're running their Facebooks along the same lines that you are. It's very important that when you recruit a new FBO, you have a look at their Facebook and you teach them how to use it for business. Pictures are really, really important, and pictures tell 1,000 words. And one of the things you can do is you can take a picture and put a positive post to it. So for example, if you're working with a brand new FBO, take a picture of the two of you working and put a post saying, great afternoon with my new friend, showing them how to make $2,000 a month and leave the day job. Now anybody that's sat in an office at work, not enjoying their life, not enjoying their job, sees that post and they'll think, maybe you can help me do the same thing. Take a picture of you with one of your team members saying, planning on how my amazing friend can have a brand new car with Forever Living. That's all you need to post. Because what you're doing is you're creating intrigue and curiosity. You're getting people to want to come back to you and say, how do you do that? Take a picture of your view. Maybe you're sitting on the beach with a laptop and a mobile phone, take a picture of the view and say, this is my office for the day, and post that on Facebook. Take a picture of you in the gym, and do that at about 11 o'clock in the morning. Because if you can post a picture of you in the gym at 11 o'clock in the morning, when most people are at work, they're going to say, how come that you are in the gym and I'm at work? All of these posts create intrigue, and intrigue is what is going to get your friends, your followers, messaging you saying, what do you do? And that's what you want to happen. Never ever post recruitment adverts on Facebook. We know from a psychology point of view that people do not like being sold to. There's no point posting lots and lots of adverts, join my business, join my team, make 2,000 a month. Because after a while, people who follow you will be sick and tired of seeing that. You can create subtle lifestyle posts that will make them far more intrigued about what you do than just posting recruiting adverts. What you can do is use Facebook in a nice way to generate customers. But you mustn't use Facebook to sell, sell, sell. Because again, people are not interested in you just selling to them on Facebook. What they really want to see is products that work for people. And something that's happening in the UK right now is we're having an unbelievable boom. And I mean an unbelievable boom with the Clean 9. And the way that we raise the awareness of the product and how the product works is by using Facebook to show before and after photos. So for example, when you use your Facebook page, every single one of you should get a Clean 9, and you should post a picture of you, maybe in your swimsuit or your gym kit, from the side, so your followers can see that maybe you need to maybe lose a bit of weight or tone up. And then all you do every single day is put a positive post about how you feel using this amazing Clean 9 product. At the end of the 9 days, you take another picture of yourself and you visibly show your silhouette and the weight that you've lost. That is going to get many, many, many people coming to you saying, what is that product and how do we get it? We have a picture here of a nurse, and her nursing uniform was really, really tight on her. So she took a picture with her uniform very tight, and then 9 days later she took a picture with her uniform very, very loose on her. And as a result of that those 2 pictures over 9 days, she retailed over 14 Clean 9s. So use your Facebook page in a sensible way to show your before and after images of your detox, your cleanse, using Clean 9. You can also share your team success. If you're working with a brand new FBO, you can share their before and after pictures. Social media is all about making friends. It is not about bombarding people with messages of, buy my product, join my team. It's all about creating relationships, reaching out and communicating via Facebook in exactly the same way as you possibly would if you were talking to somebody face to face. So when you see your friends post on Facebook, interact with their posts, make a comment, start communication, and then eventually as that communication begins to develop, jump from the Facebook thread into private messaging and start talking to them on a one-to-one basis about the potential of forever. But remember, whether you're talking on Facebook or WhatsApp, your conversation is still the same as you would do if you were talking face to face. And your Facebook posts are really simple. If you notice that someone maybe, for example, has just finished university, on their Facebook they just said, yay, finished university, and now I'm off to look for a job. You could put them a message saying, I just seen that you finished uni, what are your plans now? Engage in conversation based on their Facebook posts. I had a friend recently I saw post on Facebook that they were starting to build a new extension on their house. And I just jumped at him and sent him a private message and said, hey, that looks like an amazing extension. Would love to hear more. We started a conversation, and as we started the conversation, it was very evident that it was going to cost him a lot more money than he thought initially. So by starting a conversation about his extension, I was then able to ask questions and turn it into, maybe you need to look at what I'm doing, because I'm sure that Forever can help you earn enough money to pay for your extension. And he said, tell me more. So Facebook is about being aware. It's about watching what's going on. It's about interacting. It's about sending messages. It's about creating relationships. Once you've created a relationship with somebody and they have said that they would like to have some more information, the quickest way to get information to the person that you are talking to is to send what we call a 5-minute video. Now your 5-minute video is you. It's your story. It's your personal testimonial. So it's a little bit about your background, maybe something about your challenge, then how you found this incredible company called Forever Living. Then just a little tiny bit about Forever, not a lot. Maybe just the fact that you have the privilege of working with this incredible dynamic company in the massive health and wellness sector in 150 countries around the world that can allow people like you and I to build incomes to allow us to live the lifestyle of our dreams. Share a little bit about the fact that Forever has a car program, allows you to have 2 global trips a year. Can be participating in something we call Chairman's Bonus. And then you have a little tiny bit at the end saying, if you like what you've heard in this video, get back to me and we can talk more. These little 5-minute videos have increased the speed at which we contact people beyond recognition. You can literally send your video to 5, 10, 15, 20 people a day once you started interacting with them. And if they like what they hear, they will then come back to you and they'll say, tell me more.
Hi, my name is Jayne Leach, and over the last few years I have built the second largest business in the world under the umbrella of a dynamic company called Forever Living. If you're watching this short video, it's because myself or one of my amazing team members has sent it to you, as we want you to come on this incredible journey with us. We work with people to help them create an income that will give them financial freedom, giving them time to spend more time with their families, maybe educate their children, pay off debt, live in the house that they want to live in, drive the car they want to drive, and travel the world without any worry whatsoever. Of course, financial freedom is different.
Now I know that for a lot of people, when you first pick up a smartphone and do a video of yourself, the first time you do it, it will not be perfect. But do it again, and do it again, and do it again, until you have a message that you know is going to get people saying, hey, that sounds amazing. I really want to find out what you do. And it doesn't matter if your 5-minute video is not perfect. What matters is you're speaking from the heart, with integrity, with a passion, that you genuinely care to want to help those people that you're communicating with. So my advice is to get together with some of your team members. Have an evening where you work together to create some little videos, and then start using them on Facebook. Because once you send that little video, someone will come back to you and say, tell me more, it looks really interesting. And then what you're going to do is quite simply invite them to what we call a business presentation. Now that business presentation can be done in the home, that business presentation can be done online, it can be done via a Skype call, or you can invite them to the company VP that's running in a venue. But the minute they've seen the video, you need to get the business presentation into their hands. This is part of the cycle that we use to build a business. Now once they've looked at the business opportunity, then you can take them through to answering their questions and recruiting them. But let's just say that they didn't respond. Then you would follow up on Facebook as you would any other prospect that comes from your Who Do You Know list. Your Facebook list is no different to your Who Do You Know list that you may have taken the time to write down in your first steps to manager. The key with building a business is follow up, follow up, follow up. Last year, we developed 3 new frontline managers. All of them came from my interaction with them on Facebook. But you have to use it properly, otherwise they will not follow through. So, be consistent in your use of Facebook. Facebook must become a habit. Like any other method of prospecting, Facebook must become a habit. Put a post up every single day. Comment on the threads of your friends every single day. Share your experiences, communicate, build relationships. People won't necessarily want to look at your business immediately, but if you keep in communication with them over the weeks and the months and the years, they will. One of the FBOs that we recruited last year that became a manager had been following us for over 9 months before he finally said the time was right. And the time was right because he had a particularly bad day at work, and I had just posted an amazing post about being in the bush watching the elephants, and he was stuck in an office hating his job. And finally he sent me a message and said, "How come you have the life you have and I'm stuck in an office all day?" And I just said, "You need to come talk to me." And from there on, he went on to be a manager in the business. So remember to share every single day experiences that will intrigue and attract other people. And as part of the habit of building a Facebook database, you should have the discipline of talking to 5 people a day via Facebook. Just a quick message, and you can do this first thing in the morning or last thing at night, so it doesn't interfere with your other activities throughout the day. We also use Facebook to manage our teams. Facebook has become a brilliant, brilliant way to manage our managers and to also manage our non-manager groups. So I advise you to set up some groups within Facebook where you can put your brand new FBOs, where you can maybe put your supervisors, maybe put your assistant managers, maybe put your managers, and that's where you interact with them for all the information they need about your trainings, about any new presentations, about any webinars you might be doing. It's a great place to answer questions. It's a great place to upload information on international sponsoring. Funny enough, you'll see a screen grab there of all of the international sponsoring documents that we put into our managers' Facebook pages. It really is a great way to keep in touch with your teams both locally and globally. Also, you can use your Facebook groups for recognition. Recognition is so powerful. And nowadays, as we grow our global businesses, we very often don't even meet our FBOs at events because we live in different countries, different parts of the world, different parts of our country. And so to be able to recognize your team in a public place where everybody else in the group can comment and welcome them and congratulate them is incredible. It makes people feel special, it makes them feel valued, and it makes them feel, inspires them to want to go on and do more. And here we had some brand new assistant managers recognised recently in the team. And what's interesting, the guy in the middle, Maxwell, said to me he's never been recognised so much in his life for the work that he's done. And as a result of that, he's just gone on and last month achieved the position of manager. What's interesting is I live in the UK. What's really interesting is I live in the UK, he lives in Zambia. I've only ever met him once. But via our groups and the work that we do in our groups, he's been able to learn the system and go on and become a manager. You can ask questions that people ask quickly within your Facebook groups. You can also put motivation in the Facebook group. Some of you yesterday saw that incredible video that Greg put together about Will Smith. And there are some incredible little tiny 30-second clips that you can put up to allow people to have that injection of motivation they may need if they're having a tough day. Maybe it's a positive quote. Maybe it's something that picks them up and says, you know what, I can do this business. So in your groups it's information, it's recognition, and it's motivation. Always remember, when you're using Facebook, that when you post, that post goes out to the world. And I want you to also remember that we are FBOs, we're independent, forever business owners. But we also represent the most amazing company that I've ever had the privilege to be involved in. So when you post on Facebook, post wisely. Remember to protect the brand of forever. Remember to be compliant, to not make any medical claims, because that is the biggest danger of social media today. Social media is our greatest asset, but equally it can be our biggest enemy if we don't use it properly. So don't make medical claims. You don't need to make huge claims on income potential. You just need to create an environment of fun, of lifestyle, of excitement, of achievement, where others follow you and say, I want to know what they're doing. We represent forever, but we also represent the Moore family. So always ask yourself, before you post anything on Facebook, say to yourself, if Rex Moore saw my post, what would he think? Would he like it, or would he not? Because remember, once you press the button, it's gone. So just in closing, I'm going to say, there are over 1 billion active members on Facebook. Facebook will allow you to connect locally, nationally, and globally. It will enable you to take your business around the world. Whether you love it or hate it, Facebook is here to stay. It is changing people's businesses around the world. It's changed mine. I didn't get it when I first started working with it. I was very fortunate to have some amazing people in my team that could show me how to use it properly. And I want to thank Angela for that, because she's just been incredible for many people in sharing her usage on Facebook. But Facebook is here to stay. Use it wisely, reach out to as many people as possible, show the lifestyle that forever gives you, and before you know it, you'll be creating a global presence from your Facebook account. I hope that's made a big difference. I hope to see some incredible posts from you all over the next few days. Go out and spread the opportunity forever to the world, and I wish you great success in all you do.